involving deepfake videos. During the COVID-19 pandemic, public medical institutions designated as dedicated hospitals for infectious diseases faced a severe financial crisis due to a significant increase in deficits. The 2022 financial statements from the Korea Health Industry Development Institute revealed that the National Medical Center, a public institution, saw its medical losses climb from 340 billion won in 2019 to 727 billion won in 2022 due to COVID-19. In contrast, private general hospitals, including Seoul's Big Five, experienced...
I'm David.
What?
He said, I'm David.
I said I'm David.
He said, I'm David.
I am Mike.
Michael, check.
Where's Mike?
Steve, check.
Where's Mike?
Stevie, check.
New York accent. Where?
Where?
Where is Mike?
For real?
Yeah.
진짜?
Yeah. What is your name?
What?
What?
오, 진짜?
What is your name?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. What?
What?
Yeah. What? Who?
Can I really use that?
Huh?
이거 방송되는 거 알죠?
I mean, you could say it, but
implemented on one lane, starting 250 meters before the Yunsan Tunnel entrance to minimize citizen inconvenience. Busan Modern and Contemporary History Museum announced today that it will open playground for children's experience to Lagnalak for 2 weeks after completing a trial operation starting on the 20th. Playground for Children's Experience is a unique concept blending the intricate children's space to Lagnalak with a museum offering 12 diverse educational and play-oriented activities. According to Kim Gi-yong, the director of the Busan Modern and Contemporary History Museum, this downtown Busan attraction will foster children's boundless curiosity and potential through a harmonious blend of history and imagination. Time for international news. The analysis suggests that Donald Trump, the former president of the United States, securing a decisive victory in the Iowa caucuses, the first Republican presidential primary, is seen as a favorable development for President Joe Biden. The New York Times suggests that if Trump becomes the GOP candidate, President Biden could boost his re-election chances by rallying forces under the anti-Trump banner, drawing in dissatisfied factions and undecided Democratic voters. Time now for the weather. It is currently 8 degrees Celsius and raining off and on. The temperature will average around 9 degrees this evening. There are no special weather warnings in effect in the Busan region today. That's all we have time for this hour's news. Thanks for listening. You're listening to BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
Your best choice. BEFM Busan 영어방송.
Coming up next is the 4 p.m. duo with David Kim and Steve Nam. BEFM, Busan 영어방송.
I can wake up when I want to wake up and eat only what I want to eat.
I can watch all the movies I want to watch and go to sleep when I really want to sleep.
If I'm home all day alone, I get to choose what I want to do with my time however I like.
Do you enjoy being alone at home, or do you not want to be alone at home although you can do everything?
Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is David.
Hello, I am Steve.
And welcome to
The 4 p.m. duo.
When I was young, I never needed anyone, and making love was just fun. those days are gone. Living alone, I think of all the friends I've known. But when I dial the telephone, nobody's home. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Hard to be sure. Sometimes I feel so insecure, and love so distant and obscure remains the cure. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna live all by myself anymore. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore. Don't wanna live Don't wanna live by myself anymore. By myself anymore.
All by Myself by Celine Dion, our opening song here at the 4 p.m. Dio. Good afternoon, a lovely Thursday afternoon. It is raining outside, drizzly, and it's a little gray. I think the song was very fitting
Yeah.
because of our topic today being all alone. But I'll let you introduce yourself first.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, I was waiting, man.
I was all by myself right now, you know?
Yeah, good afternoon, guys. I'm Steve at the 4 p.m. duo. Thank you for letting me introduce myself.
Yeah, because I'm all by myself today.
Why is that?
I mean, with Steve here next
Yeah.
to me, but
I mean, like, we can't be single in
Why
this
not?
show.
Why not?
It's 4 p.m. duo, man.
yeah, it's not 4 p.m. single.
Yeah.
It's 4 p.m. duo. We cannot be
DUO.
separated.
Yeah.
We already have a bromance. We already have the romance with our lovely listeners.
That's right.
And the viewers on YouTube as well. But speaking of being alone, how many hours do you usually stay at home alone?
Oh, this is quite an interesting question, huh? I guess for me, about 8 hours.
8 hours? You live by yourself?
At least 8 hours.
Oh, wow.
Because
Cool.
like you have to sleep.
I mean, yeah. But like at home, you're all alone. about 8 hours a day.
Oh, you mean like except sleeping hours?
I guess including sleeping hours.
Including sleeping hours, then it might be like 15 hours, I guess.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, me too, pretty much, because aside from staying at home, I'm outside working.
Oh, yeah.
So-
for sure.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, yeah.
Then what do you do, or how do you spend your alone time? So, like, I don't want to say alone time. It sounds kind of weird, but what do you do when you're home alone?
Oh, Home Alone.
Yeah.
I gotta kind of take a rest a bit. And kind of, like I was outside working hard, like grinding, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. And then when I come home, I gotta, eat dinner. 개인 정비 시간. 개인 좀 쉬는 시간.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta take a rest, man. Yeah.
So-
I gotta juice myself up.
So you sleep. So your home is basically a place of rest.
Mm-hmm.
You just-
Exactly.
you just go home to sleep and rest.
Uh-huh.
I think a lot of people might do that as well. Their home, their house, their place. It's a place of just getting some plenty of rest
Yeah.
before engaging in any other activities.
Exactly.
Well, then, if you stay at home, do you also eat at home alone?
Oh, no, because, like, I'm living with my family. Also, like, specifically, I'm not home alone.
Hey, you lied. I just caught your lies, guys.
Yeah, actually, specifically, I'm not home alone. But kind of, 집 안에 있더라도 그래도 자기만의 방이 또 있잖아요.
방까지 있으시군요.
방까지 있어요.
I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
pretty much enjoy my time.
Nice.
Yeah, being at home.
Yeah, so because I live alone, I also eat alone as well.
Really?
But,
Why don't you invite me then?
my house is kind of far from your house.
Oh, all right.
I don't think you can come over like conveniently speaking. I mean, if you
gotcha,
live next
gotcha.
door, I'd be like,
Uh-huh.
knock, knock, Steve. Yo, come over for lunch. Come over for dinner.
For sure.
할 수 있겠지만.
그렇죠.
여러분들은 뭐를 더 선호하나요? Do you like being alone, or do you like to be with someone at all times?
그렇죠.
아니면 if you prefer to be with someone, do you sometimes want to have, some time alone? 그러니까 너무 붙어 있기 싫고
그쵸.
그렇다고 혼자 있기 싫을 수도 있잖아요.
맞아요. 그럴 때 분명히 있죠.
Yeah.
근데 이제 한국의 이런 현상을 보면은 혼자 사는 가구가 되게 많이 늘어났어요. 그러다 보니까 혼자 사는 것이 많아진 요즘인데요. 그런 만큼 이제는 더 이상 혼밥, 혼술, 혼자 영화 보는 혼영, 혼자 떠나는 여행 혼행, 혼자 운동하기 등이 어색한 일이 아닙니다. 하지만 그럼에도 불구하고 집에서 가족들과 함께 지내는 사람들도 여전히 많긴 한데요. Well, how much are you satisfied your alone time at home? 이 질문을 저희가 했었죠.
Yeah, how satisfied are you when you're home alone?
Yeah, home alone.
Or when you are spending time by yourself at home?
Yeah.
Like in your room or in another room, maybe a study room, whatever.
Yeah.
I've been living by myself for more than 10 years now.
Wow, that's a long time.
It's a long time, and I'm used to living by myself.
So you know how to cook, how
Yeah.
to kind of like clean your house.
Yes, sir.
You have all the knowledge.
It's not the best,
Uh-huh.
but I know how to survive.
Oh yeah, exactly. How to survive.
I know how to take care of myself. Let's put it that way.
That's real 어른, right?
Yeah, but they also say that finding a partner and getting married and starting a new life with a partner is also another stage of life,
Oh, exactly.
and that's another level of 어른, of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm a different part of the 어른 stage.
Oh, so you just passed 어른 level 1.
Yeah.
So you gotta reach to level 2 right now.
Up to level 2 and 3.
All right.
We have a lot of level 2 and 3s listening to us right now. Some good
Oh.
afternoon messages like Jenny님 saying 혼자는 싫어요. 듀오가 싱글된다니 무슨 소리예요? And then all of a sudden quickly changed to saying 오빠들 만세 because 알게 되셨죠. 그냥 저희가
그렇죠.
이게 오프닝만 그렇게
그렇죠.
썸네일을 어그로 끌었습니다.
맞습니다. 그렇죠. 관심을 끌었죠.
맞습니다. We want more audience, right?
Uh-huh.
We also had 이잔자님 saying 안녕하세요. 항상. Oh, okay, yeah. Saying hi to us. And also
Yeah.
hi. They're saying hi to each other.
Yeah, I mean, like, do
Yeah.
you know, like, 반장님 문화? 반장님.
Her name is 잔잔님.
I'm saying like 학교 생활할 때. 예.
My bad.
그 이제 학교 생활하면
네.
반장이 있고 부반장이 있어요.
Oh, like class president,
Yeah.
like class leader.
아하.
Yeah.
그럼 뭔가 제니님께서 저희 포듀의 반장님 느낌이에요.
아, 그렇죠.
잔자님 추석일이 아주 좋습니다. 이렇게
오.
좀 검사를 해주시고
선생님
계십니다.
짱 끝.
제니님 감사합니다.
네.
이 잔자님 또 찾아와 주셔서 너무 감사합니다.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in today, Mr. Linim as well. 4 p.m. Dio. We're not going single. 우리 저희 4 p.m. single 아니고요. 4
네.
p.m. 듀오입니다.
디오입니다.
네.
Yeah.
None of us are leaving. Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, 아무데도 안 갑니다.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
So stick around and we'll tell you some of the great segments that are coming your way. We've got our daily segment, Chat Lab English. We get to learn some interesting things like how interesting it would be if we were to work a 4-day week. 4-day work week.
와우, 4일.
5일째. 저희가 5일째를 일하잖아요.
그쵸.
That's the norm.
Yeah.
But what about a 4-day work week? 여기에 대한 바뀔 수가 있다면 이런 주제를 가지고 한번 얘기도 나눠보고요.
네.
We also have Bite English coming up. We get to learn easy but useful one sentence in English. 영어로 어떻게 표현하는지 궁금한 것들 이제 모두 Bite English에 물어봐 주시고요. Expression exploration. We get to explore all sorts of interesting expressions being used in Korea. And these English expressions may have come from different languages around the world. 콩글리시, 정확한 영어 표현, 그리고 베트남어까지 배울 수 있는 하루 한 번의 찬스도 있습니다.
맞습니다. 다음으로 English 얼마면 돼? 꽁트로 배워보는 영어 한마디 시간이죠. Through the conversation, you have a chance to learn useful English expressions every day. For weekly segment, there's lingo. 스포츠 선수 응원단 코치의 인터뷰를 알아보는 스포츠 영어의 모든 것. It is time to take a look for all the sports-related expressions. 마지막으로 popcorn 타임입니다. 마이클 게럿과 함께하죠. It is time to take a look for the new movies. You just need to prepare for popcorn.
어디 멀리 보고 계셨나요, 스티브?
좀 더
잘 안 보였나요?
대본을 좀 더 자세히 보이기 위해서
네.
그렇게 했습니다.
Yeah, we're full of giggles today.
Yeah.
Excuse us as we try to get the laughs out. We're going to listen to a song to get the laughs out. This is Love 119 by Lize.
마치 flashlight 자꾸만 시선을 뺏겨 많은 사람 속에서 순간 너만 보였어 다들 말하지 Love is so sweet so sweet 아직 난 뭔지 모르겠지 right now 처음 느낀 이상한 떨림 이건 진심만 not kidding 친구이기엔 더 deeper 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 어쩌면 love song이야 love song What do I do? 너에 관한 건 뭐라도 신경 쓰여 난 all day 너만 들어 my day 이 감정은 someday 난 알고 싶어 귓가에 울린 Love is so sweet so sweet 멈출 수 없이 빠져버린 나야 네가 자꾸 궁금해 왜지 말도 안 돼 I'm not kidding 시간이 갈수록 깊어져가는 나잖아 about 왜 이렇게 나의 마음이 어지러운 걸까 이 모든 게 내가 널 좋아하는 건가 난 그럼 더 이상 끌고 싶지 않아 다른 건 nothing but I want it all with you an emergency love.
Chat Lab English. Hello, David. Hello, Steve. Welcome to Chat Lab English. Today's topic is 4-day work thrive, embracing shorter weeks. Adopting a 4-day work week isn't just about fewer hours, it's a strategic move for improved work-life balance. Explore the concept, discussing its significance, the positive impact on productivity, and the potential for enhanced employee well-being. Topics include the cultural shift towards flexible schedules, the focus and efficiency gained during shorter work weeks, and the evolving trends in reshaping traditional work structures. The conversation highlights the potential reduction in burnout and the growing recognition of a 4-day work week as a key contributor to a healthier work-life equilibrium. Ultimately, inspire listeners to embrace the benefits of a 4-day work week, recognizing it as a progressive step toward a more fulfilling professional life.
Welcome to Chat Lab English. Now, this is a segment where an AI chatbot gives us a topic to talk about. We chit-chat about it, and we teach you some interesting and useful English expressions, words, or phrases related to the topic of 4-day work week, embracing the shorter weeks of work. 여러분들 어떻게 생각하시나요? 이 4일째 근무에 대해서 긍정적인 생각이신가요? 아니면 4일째 하면은 하루에 8hour가 아니고 13hour 일해야 되는 거 아니냐 하면서 더 힘들 거라고 하는 생각이신가요?
그렇죠. 저희가 오늘 알아볼 주제는 꿈의 주 4일째. 주 4일째에 대해서 이야기를 해볼 건데요. Like as David just said, 집중력 있게 4일만 하는 게 좋아 라는 이 찬성의 입장이 있고 또 반대로 사람들이 점점 게을러질 거야 하는 이런 찬반이 나뉘고 있습니다. 여러분들은 어떻게 생각하시나요?
Yeah, what are your thoughts? When I was growing up and studying in Canada, I had a cousin living in France. And she told me this was like 15, 16, 17 years, long time ago.
Oh, okay.
And she told me in an email that at her school, she only went to school Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
What?
She had Wednesdays off.
Wow.
So I'm like, that's very interesting.
That is really interesting.
I wish I had Wednesdays off.
Oh.
And then I as I grew older and got into, the social life, working for companies, and I'm like, I thought about the France's, education system, and maybe it was just her school in France, but I thought that was very interesting how you have the middle day off.
Yeah.
Because it provides the students some break for the hard class times.
Exactly.
The learning education times. Monday and Tuesday, they grind.
Yeah, it's kind of like motivation time.
Yeah.
Kind of like to work better.
Maybe it wasn't like a complete day off. I'm sure they did something else other than studying maybe. Maybe it's like an extracurricular day.
Oh, yeah. Because like right now, Korea, we are having like 5-day work, right? But like before, I guess like 10 to 15 years ago, there was, Korea was doing 6-day work. So we had a term, 놀토.
Oh.
Yeah, 놀토. So like when I was in elementary school, 한 주는 학교를 가고 토요일 날, 또 다른 한 주는 그날 토요일은 노는 날이었어요. So we always say, oh, yo, this week is 놀토. So we don't have to go to school. 그때가 되게 그 기분이 좋았던
Right.
그런 시절이 있었습니다.
Nowadays, students don't have to go to school on Saturdays.
Yeah, they don't know 놀토. Yeah.
They don't know 놀토.
You guys don't know 놀토, huh?
Yeah. Have you guys ever worked for a company that lets you off 1 day a week? Like I know there are so many countries around the world, like Iceland, for example. They've experimented a 4-day work week. In some other parts of the world, they've experimented a 6-hour work day.
Wow.
So like instead of 8 hours,
6
they
hours?
only work 6 hours.
You know like how it went?
They all went amazing.
It went fine, huh?
Yeah, it's because workers get rest, they get recuperated, they get, they don't have to think so much and get stressed out so much. And after plenty of rest, they work more efficiently.
So they can kind of like concentrate even deeper.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's a very interesting experiment that countries around the world have done and companies around the world have done.
All right.
But let's get into the nitty-gritty details of the expressions, the words and phrases for today's topic.
All right. So the first word is 주 5일째 또는 주 4일째입니다. 여기서 주 5일째는 5-day work, 주 4일째는 4-day work.
Yeah, I would add week at the end. So 5-day work week, 4-day work week.
All right.
네. 그러면 이제 두 번째는요. 야근인데요.
네.
야근은 이제 업무 시간을 마치고 늦은 저녁에 하게 되는 추가 근무.
아, 그렇죠.
그게 야근인데.
모든 직장인들의 악몽이죠. 야근.
Right? Yeah, something they dread.
아하.
They don't want to have this.
Yeah.
So how did you translate this?
저는 work overtime.
Right. Work overtime이 주로 맞죠.
네.
평상시에 맞는데 what if you have a night shift?
아하.
You work overtime into the mornings. Right? Into the afternoons.
Yeah.
그럴 때는 야근이 아니죠.
야근이 아니죠.
그냥 추가 근무.
추가 근무.
Right.
Yeah.
So I would say overtime as well, but you could also say overtime until the late hours, just to be specific, or night shift overtime. You could say that.
Alright. 다음으로는 근로기준법입니다. 근로기준법이란 근로자들의 실질적 지위를 보호하고 개선하기 위하여 근로조건의 최저 기준을 정한 법입니다. 이 근로기준법이면 이제 근로자들이라면 필히 알아야 될 사항이겠죠. 그래서 이거를 영어로 하면 Labor Standards Act.
Right, Labor Standards Act. But when I'm talking with people, I don't say, "Did you check out the latest Labor Standards Act?" 친구들이랑 이런 얘기는 안 하잖아요.
그렇죠.
한국에서는 어떻게 하는지 모르겠지만. in English,
근로기준법이라고 얘기해요.
아 진짜요?
네네네.
Wow, so specific.
Yeah.
You would say like labor law,
Labor law,
아니면 work rules,
work rules,
job laws. 엄청 simplify 하죠. 엄청 간단하게.
아, 그렇죠.
예.
간단하게 얘기를 해볼 수 있겠군요.
영어에서는 최대한 간단하게 하는 게 제일 효율적이더라고요.
그렇죠. 효율적이죠. Right. Let's move to phrases and sentences. 첫 번째는 주 4일제가 언제부터 시행될까? When will the 4-day work week be implemented?
Yeah, implemented. That's a fancy word for starting.
Yeah.
When will it start? So I said, when will the 4-day work week start?
그렇죠.
네, 언제 시행될까? 사실 시작될까는 start이고 시행될까는 implemented가 더 맞을 수도 있지만
네.
저는 좀 더 캐주얼하게 when will the 4-day work week start?
Alright. 두 번째는 하루만 더 쉬면 소원이 없을 것 같아. I feel like if I just take one more day off, all my wishes will come true.
소원이라는 말을 그대로
그쵸.
했네요.
제발.
네. 저는 여기서 좀 더 재밌는 표현을 썼는데 I would die to have just one more day off.
그 정도로 절실하다.
그죠. 진짜 나는 뭐든지 할 수 있다. 또 비슷하게 I would do anything to have one more day off.
어떤 일들을 해서라도
네.
그렇게 됐으면 좋겠다.
그러니까요. I would trade my life for you. 뭐 이런 식으로 할 수 있죠.
그쵸,
맨날
그쵸.
막 life, death 이런 걸 가지고
그렇죠. 나의
그
인생을
하나 더 하고 싶다라는 걸 많이 쓰죠.
맞아요.
네.
마지막은 일주일 평균 근로 시간은 얼마나 됩니까? What is the average weekly working hours?
Right, you could say that. I said, what's the average working hours per week?
네.
And if you're maybe asking the HR, maybe you went in for an interview
Yep.
and everything went well, but you forgot how many hours they demand, you could ask, how many hours do I have to work in a week?
그렇죠. 한 주에 제가 얼마나 일하면 됩니까?
네.
그렇죠.
They'll be like, oh, 65. Uh-oh. I signed up for the wrong company.
다시 생각하고 올게요. 이렇게 될 수가 있습니다.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move to philosophy. 저는 이렇게 가져왔어요. 만약에 주 4일제가 다른 나라들에서 시행이 됐고 잘 적용이 됐다고 하면 당장 우리나라에 바로 도입해도 문제가 없을 것 같다라고 생각을 합니다.
Right.
네.
And I brought a lot of people know this, the saying, work smarter, not longer.
Yeah.
Productivity thrives in shorter bursts.
Yeah, I mean, I really agree with what you've just said. work harder도 중요하지만 smarter도 중요한 것 같아요.
그죠.
Yeah.
And to work smarter, you gotta know how to utilize your time wisely.
Exactly.
And the management will be responsible for that.
It's all about the efficiency, I guess.
Yeah. All right, so that was today's topic, the 4-day work week. What do you guys think about the 4-day work week? Is it something that you guys want to have it implemented in Korea? We had Jenny Nim with an interesting comment here on YouTube live chat. She said, 워라벨이 중요하지만 휴일이 많아지면 소비도 많아지는 듯해요. 들어오기 무섭게 나가는 money.
머니
해도 money지.
그렇지 머니지.
네.
Yeah.
이전자님 also said 저는 보컬 레슨을 하고 있는 프리랜서라 주 4일로 휴일이 늘어나면 배우러 오시는 시간이 보다 여유로워질 것 같아요.
참 I guess like it really depends because if you are a 직장인
Yeah.
then 주 4일째가 되게 반갑게 느껴질 수도 있고요.
네.
또 반대로 또 freelancers 아니면 뭐 사업하시는 분들
그죠.
같은 경우에도 휴일이니까 고객이 더 많아질 수도 있잖아요. 서로에게 좋은 것 같아요.
It really depends on what kind of work you do and what kind of field you are in.
Yeah.
We also had 오승용님 texting in saying, I support the 4-day work week, which gives opportunity for personal development. 자기 개발에 대한 시간도 주어지니까 이 4일째?
주 4일째?
주 4일째 근무 제도도 진짜 괜찮다고 생각하십니다. Very interesting. I love these opinions. Because there's no really right or wrong answer,
네.
especially when it hasn't been implemented yet.
Exactly.
Right?
그리고 또 4326번님께서요. 드디어 주 4일 얘기가 나오고 있는 건가요? 좋습니다. 이제 모두들 불목을 해.
불목!
그렇죠. 이제 불금이 아니고 불목이죠. 그러면 TGIT인가요?
근데 이것도에 대해서도 궁금한데
네.
Would you, if you could take a day off of middle of the week, which day would you like it off? Would you like it off on Friday, Thursday, Wednesday?
Definitely Wednesday.
Me too.
저는 수요일이 너무
저도요.
좋아요. 네.
수요일 빼면은 진짜 좋을 것 같아요.
수요일이 뭔가 그 굴곡이에요.
왜냐면 불수, man. 불타는 수요일.
다른 의미로. 다른 의미, in different
Well,
meaning.
I really like your idea, 4326번님. Thank you for texting in.
Yeah.
We'll be right back after this short break. Don't go anywhere.
어우 자기야 TV 소리 좀 줄여봐 포디오 할 시간이잖아.
엄마, 포즈할 시간 있잖아.
뭐고? 벌써 포듀할 시간이가. 매일 4시 5분 캐나다 남자 데이빗과
3개국어 능통자 저 스티브와 재미있게 영어 배우는 시간
What's the time?
포듀얼 타임.
Expression Exploration.
With roughly 7,000 beautiful and diverse languages spoken in the world today, there are many incredible languages to explore.
Among those languages, what languages can you speak? We'll have a time to explore those incredible languages today. One day, one expression.
Let's go with us to see what kind of expression we'll see.
Welcome back, everybody. It is expression exploration time. We get to delve into an expression, learn about an expression, talk about an expression that's being used in Korea. 오늘은 잘못 쓰고 있는 콩글리시의 올바른 표현을 알아볼 차례입니다. And today's expression is 멘탈.
맞습니다. Today's expression is 멘탈입니다. 이 원래 영어 단어 멘탈의 의미가 뭐 정신의, 마음의, 정신적인 이런 의미를 가지고 있지요.
그죠.
네, 한국에서 쓸 때는 정신력, 정신 상태. You know, like for example, 멘탈이 강해라는 뜻은 정신력이 강해. 끝까지 포기하지 않아. 또는 멘탈이 무너졌어라고 할 때는 긴장을 놓아서 완전히 망쳐버렸어요.
네.
네.
사실 한국에서 쓰이는 이런 콩글리시들은 진짜 좋은 것 같아요.
네.
왜냐하면 멘탈이라는 단어 하나 가지고 모든 상황에 끼워 맞출 수가 있거든요.
그렇죠. 거의 뭐 퍼즐이죠.
네. 근데 이거를 영어로 번역한다고 하면
네.
아니면은 이 영어로 정확한 표현이 뭐냐고 물어본다면
네.
번역하기가 어려운 이유가
네.
영어에서는 이 문맥에 따라서 다 단어가 다르거든요.
맞아요.
그래서 예를 들자면 이 사람은 정신이 강해, 정신 그 건강이 강해.
아하.
라고 할 때 he's tough, he's a tough guy.
정신력이 강하다.
네, he's a tough guy. 근데 보통 tough guy라고 하면은 뭐 힘도 세고
네.
뭐 모든 게 다 세 보이는 사람을 tough guy라고도 하는데요.
그렇죠.
tough guy라의 뜻이 이제 정신력도 강하고 뭐 이 신체적도 강하고 모든 면에서 강하다 할 때
네.
he's a tough guy, he can handle anything.
So you mean like 문맥에 따라서 이게 정신력이 강한 걸로도 쓸 수도 있고 뭐 전체적으로 되게 tough하다라고도 얘기할 수 있는 거네요.
네, 그리고 뭐 이제 다른 문맥에 따라서는
네.
뭐 이제 grit이란 단어가 있거든요. grit.
예.
G-R-I-T.
아하.
grit. 이거 뭐 티셔츠에도 많이 나와요. 이제 G-R-I-T로 grit이라는 단어도 쓰이는 걸로 많이 나오는데
네네네.
resilience라는 뜻에 나온 단어거든요.
그렇죠.
그래서,
여기가 그
네.
줄임말이라고 저는 알고 있는데
그래요?
그때도 저희 얘기했었잖아요.
맞아요. 그때 얘기했는데 줄임말이 맞나요?
그렇죠. 이게 growth, resilience, intrinsic motivation, tenacity.
tenacity.
그거의 줄임말 해서
줄임말이군요.
GRIT 이렇게
네.
만들어졌다고 하네요.
그래서 영어에서는 이 단어를 진짜 많이 쓰여요.
네.
Joe has a lot of grit.
A lot of grit.
He never gives up, no matter how tough the challenges are.
그러면 이렇게 써도 나쁘진 않잖아요. 뭐 그냥 완전 기본적으로 뭐 strong mental, weak mental 이런 식으로도 쓸 수 있고.
그러니까 제가 이게 mental이라는 단어를 그렇게 안 써봤어요.
완전 다르군요.
네, 그래서 막 he's a tough guy, you're a tough guy, you're a tough girl, 뭐 이런 식으로 많이 쓰이고요.
오케이.
mental보다는 mentally strong 할 수도 있는 것 같아요.
mentally strong.
예.
네, 한국에서 쓰는 멘탈의
네.
의미는 tough 또는 grit 이런 식으로 쓰는 게 훨씬 더 자연스럽다.
네. 왜냐하면은 mental이라는 단어는 표현으로서
네네.
that's mental이라고 이런 표현이 있거든요.
네네네.
고정 표현인데 그게
네네.
뭐 믿기지 않은 상황을 보고 그거 어떻게 믿어?
그게
약간
말이 돼?
말이 돼? 이 뜻으로 that's mental.
That's mental.
네, 엄청 비공식적인 약간 informal한 casual 영어 표현입니다.
그렇군요.
네, 그래서 that's mental이라는 고정 표현이 있고요.
Alright. 그러면은 이 한국에서 쓰이는 멘탈, 그러니까 뭐 tough, grit 이거를 순 한국어로 바꿔보자고 하면 어떻게 바꿀 수 있을까요?
아까 스티브가 그 describe 해준 단어 정신력,
네.
정신 상태잖아요.
그렇죠.
그래서 그냥 그냥 정신력 하면 안 될까요?
오늘 listeners 너무 실망하겠습니다.
그래요?
데이빗의 줄임말 백과사전 어디 갔어?
저는 왜냐하면은 그러면 이렇게 하겠습니다. 정상태.
정상태?
예.
정신력엔 정신상태.
Yeah.
Like 줄임말
정상태.
정상테스.
네, 오늘 정상태 나갔어.
Alright.
오늘 정상태 깨질 것 같아.
정상태 깨질 것 같아요.
네. 정상태.
I love that.
정상태 사람 이름 같아요. 맞네요.
그럼 정상태라고 할 수도 있고 뭐 정신력, 뭐 정신상태
그죠.
이렇게 그대로 써도 괜찮을 것 같아요. So 예문을 한번 살펴보자면 멘탈이 흔들리네. 그러면은 you said we can use tough or grit, right? 근데 grit을 한번 적용해 보자면 my grit is wavering 이렇게 써도 돼요?
네. My grit is wavering. 흔들리고 있다. 그렇게 사용할 수도 있는데 저는 그렇게 사용을 안 해봤으니 저는 약간 이렇게 할 것 같아요. I'm losing focus.
I'm losing focus.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm losing my cool.
I'm losing
사실,
my cool.
멘탈이 흔들렸다, 뭐 멘탈이 나갔다 했을 때 cool이라는 단어도 진짜 적합한 것 같아요.
cool.
여기서 cool하다는 거는 한국에서는 cool하다, 누가 cool하다 하면은 진짜 멋있다, 이런
그쵸.
사람이 어딨어, 이런 느낌으로 많이 쓰지만
맞아요.
I'm losing my cool 하면은 여기서 cool은 정신 상태예요.
I'm losing my cool.
네, self control, 약간 mentality, state of calmness, 얼마나 이제 내가 안정성이
그쵸.
있는지, 침착한지.
그쵸.
그래서 친구들한테도 맨날 you cool 이러잖아요.
You cool? 괜찮아? You good?
너 정신적으로, 너 체력적으로 괜찮아? You cool?
You cool?
친구들은 맨날 이렇게 말하거든요.
그렇죠. 또는 멘탈이 나갔어. 이거를 저는 I lost my mind.
You lost your mind?
I lost my mind.
정신이 나갔다. Are you out of your mind이라는 표현이 있죠.
네네네.
그거는 정신 그러니까 정신이 나갔어. 약간 안 좋은 의미로 쓰이죠.
뭔가
너 미쳤어라는 뜻이잖아요.
그렇게 쓸 수도 있고 아니면은 뭐 예를 들어서 과제를 해야 되는데 과제가 너무 많아요.
네.
그래서 나 진짜 멘탈이 나갔어. I don't know what to do.
그죠.
그런 의미로도 쓸 수 있어요. 한국어로.
멘탈이 나갔어.
네.
네. 멘탈이 나갔다. 그럴 수도 있지만 이제 I'm out of my mind는 아닌 것 같아요.
Out of my mind는 아니고
네.
그럼 어떤 식으로 얘기해 볼 수 있을까요?
그러니까 그랬을 때 말 멘탈이 나갔다. You could say I'm burnt out.
I'm burned out.
이것도 문맥에 따라서 공부를 너무 하다가 멘탈이 나갔다. 그럼 공부를 너무 많이 했으니까 I'm burnt out.
그 정도로 나는 이제
네.
타서 없어져 버렸다.
네.
그렇게 표현할 수도 있겠네요.
그래서 out of mind는 약간 제정신이 아니다. 라는 느낌으로 쓰는 거죠.
정상적인 정신 상태를 지금 가지고 있지 않다.
네.
이렇게 볼 수 있겠네요.
그 고정 표현인 Are you out of your mind? 너 제정신 아니지?
Yeah. 이런 식으로 알아볼 수 있을 것 같습니다. So don't forget to use this useful expression. 어떤 일을 하는 데 있어서 끝까지 포기하지 않는 정신력이나 정신 상태를 의미하는 표현. 멘탈은 이 올바른 영어 표현으로는 tough, grit. 또 뭐가 있었죠?
cool. 네.
네.
cool. 뭐 이렇게 쓸 수 있습니다.
네. 참 너무 다양했어요.
네, 이게 문맥에 따라서 달라지는 단어.
네.
한국에서는 너무 잘 사용하고 있는 멘탈.
네.
I love this Konglish word.
Alright.
네, 그러면 저희 노래 한 곡 듣고 we'll go into our next segment. This is Beautiful Mistakes by Maroon 5.
Shot of memories and black out like an empty street. I fill my days with the way you walk and fill my nights with broken dreams. I make up lies inside my head like one day you'll come back to me. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm just afraid that you're gone. Not holding on, not holding on. Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed. And I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past. And I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na, in my bed. Na na na, making beautiful. It's pitiful. I can't believe how every day gets worse for me. I take a break, I cut you off to keep myself from looking soft. I fill my nights with the way you was and still wake up with broken dreams. I make these lies inside my head feel like they're my reality. Now I'm not holding on, not holding on. I'm just afraid that you're gone. Not holding on, not holding on. Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed. And I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past. And I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na, in my bed. Na na na, making beautiful mistakes.
You did me wrong cause I let you. Usually I like my situations beneficial. Doing something different, got me looking stupid. The only way I'm coming back to you is if you're dreaming. Lucid, prove it. If you made a promise, then keep it. Why you wanna lie and then get mad? I don't believe it. But really, I was doing just fine without you. Looking fine, sipping wine, dancing on club couches. Baby, why you wanna lose me like you don't need me? Like I don't block you and you still try to reach me. How you figure out how to call me from the TV? You running out of chances and this time I mean it. Yeah, bet you miss my love all in your bed. Now you're stressing out, pulling your hair, smelling your pillows and wishing I was there. Sliding down the shower wall, looking sad. I know it's hard to let go, I'm the best. Best you ever had and best you gon' get. And if we break up, I don't wanna be friends. You're toxic.
Beautiful mistakes I make inside my head. She's naked in my bed. And I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. I wouldn't take them back. I'm in love with the past. And I will lie awake, making beautiful mistakes. Na na na, in my head. Na na na.
Sensational!
He's done the impossible.
What a shot!
Hole in one.
Welcome to Locker Lingo. In this segment, we'll dive into the world of sports, listen to an interview clip, maybe some ASMR clips, and learn some interesting facts about the sport itself. And last week, we went over horse riding, or equestrian. And 오늘도 마찬가지로 ASMR 클립을 먼저 듣고 무슨 스포츠인지 한번 맞춰볼 텐데요. 힌트를 앞서 드리자면 물이랑 관련된 스포츠이며 보통 뽀잉 소리랑 약간 어소시에이트가 돼 있고요. 뽀잉
뽀잉.
네. 근데
뽀잉.
오늘은 뽀잉 소리는 안 나요. 대신에
어떤 소리인가요?
대신에 물이랑 관련된 소리를 들으면서 커멘터리도 한 번씩 들을 겁니다.
네.
그럼 한번 같이 들어볼까요?
Good on this to nail it. That's good. Good.
Okay, good save on that one.
예, 엄청 짧았죠?
You know what? To be honest,
Yeah.
It sounds like slapping something.
네, 어떻게 보면은 슬래핑은 맞을 수도 있어요.
네.
It's diving.
Oh.
Diving인데 any diving이 아니고 synchronized diving.
Synchronized.
네. synchronized diving은 이제 보통 두 명씩 그 플랫폼에 올라가서
네.
동시에 같은 동작을 하면서 다이빙을 하는 걸 synchronized diving이라고 하죠.
네네네.
So two divers perform identical dives simultaneously. 동시에 하는 거고요.
네.
And you get judged for synchronicity as well as technique.
Wow. Like judge for synchronicity.
Yeah.
와, 이거는 완전 another 레벨이네요.
그렇죠. 그래서 다양한 각도에서도 봐야 되겠지만 카메라로도 보면서 얼마나 잘 맞추면서 이제 점프를 했는지.
와우.
그리고 거기에 대한 테크니크 레벨이 얼마나 정도 되는지.
네네.
Because they could be just jumping, right? Doing a backflip. But if you do like I don't know, like triple axel flip or whatever. 그러면은 진짜 힘든데 그걸
그쵸.
또 synchronize 해야 되니까 얼마나 그 호흡이 중요하겠어요.
완전 중요하죠.
파트너랑 이제 그 호흡이 중요한데
네.
historically speaking, China has been particularly dominant in synchronized diving.
와우.
이 종목에서는 중국이 엄청나게 앞서가고 있거든요. They've achieved remarkable success in international competitions like Olympics, World Championships, and 요즘 올림픽이나 이런 거를 보면은 good strong contenders to China include Russia, UK, and the USA.
Wow, so we can say that China is number one in synchronized diving, right?
Pretty much, they top the list in many different categories of synchronized diving. And this particular sport came into the Olympics in 2000. 2000년도부터 시작된 종목이에요.
그럼 시드니 올림픽 때네요.
맞습니다. And athletes. So when you think of these divers or people who do these acrobatic dives, what do you think their training would look like? 이 다이빙을 하기 위해서 어떤 훈련을 할까요?
I guess first, I guess it's all about the core. Core strength.
Core strength.
그게 엄청 중요할 것 같아요.
그렇죠.
Yeah, and then also 또 점프를 높게 또 해줘야 되는 걸로 알고 있어요.
네.
So all about leg strength too.
그렇죠, 맞아요.
네.
다리, 허벅지.
네.
다리가 일단 엄청 튼튼해야 돼요.
그렇죠.
근데 이제 다리가 튼튼하면 당연히 코어도 약간 스포츠가 되니까
그쵸.
코어도 중요하고요. 코어가 중요한 역할이 it's when you need to perform specific techniques in the air.
Yeah.
You need to know how to maneuver your body in certain ways and
Exactly.
have it kind of look similar with your partner too.
Yeah.
그래서 core strength가 진짜 중요하다고 합니다.
I'm kind of 갑자기 의문이 드는 게 so synchronized잖아요.
네.
synchronicity 이걸 얘기하는 거니까 그러면 근육량도 비슷해야 잘 나오는 거 아닌가요?
근데 이 synchronized diver들을 보면은 다 약간 체중이랑 몸무게랑 다 비슷하게 나와요.
그러니까요.
네. 꽃 쌍둥이처럼은 아니더라도 키도 다 비슷하고
Yeah.
with their partner speaking. 막 키 한 분은 크고 한 분은 작고 이런 건 못 봤어요.
그러면 이제 synchronicity가
좀
되게
떨어지겠죠.
그렇게 잘 안 보이죠.
그죠. 예, 마치 기린이랑 타조가 점프하는 것처럼 안 맞을 수
그러면 안 되죠.
안 맞을 수가 있으니까.
Exactly.
So core strength is really important. Leg strength is really important. 이 잔자님 and 제니님 both getting it right. 이게 사실 클립을 들으셨을 때
네.
풍덩 소리가 엄청 작았거든요.
맞아요.
그 이유를 저희가 오디오 클립 하나 듣고 오겠습니다.
If there's one thing people know about competitive diving, it's that the splash is important. The perfect dive will have the smallest splash. As they approach the water, athletes extend their body into a needle-like line, with their toes pointed, knees locked, abs tight, arms up and hyperextended over their heads, elbows pressing tight into their ears, and most importantly, their hands in this position.
네, 여기서 in this position이라는 거를 유튜브에서 한번 보여드리겠습니다. 제가 막 다이빙을 하는 건 아닌데 여기서
네.
영상을 보면서 배웠어요.
네.
약간 이렇게 하더라고요. 이렇게. 네.
네네.
이렇게 막 인터록 막 이렇게 해가지고 다이빙을 하는데 I could be wrong. Yeah, you have to watch the video. I'm not an expert in diving, but they showed me that it was kind of like this. And 스플래시가 진짜 중요하다고 했어요. 이 잔자님께서도 바로 맞추셨는데요. 물이 올라오는 게 적어야 점수가 높다고 들었어요. 정확히 아시고 계십니다.
맞아요. Like in audio clip 얘기했던 것처럼 needle처럼,
그렇죠.
바늘처럼 쑥 그렇게 들어가야 된다.
맞아요. 그래서 이 synchronized diving을 보면은 다 비슷하게 물에 들어가요.
와.
위에서는 어떤 동작을 하든 일단 물에 들어갈 때는 needle-like position으로 바늘처럼 쑥 들어갑니다.
그냥 참치가 돼야 되네요. 참치.
맞네요.
나는 참치다. 이렇게 생각하고 들어가야 되지 않을까요?
맞습니다.
와.
그래서 쑥 들어가고
네.
첨벙이 없어야 됩니다.
와.
네. That's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And also like 그 떨어질 때 그 높이가
네.
혹시 얼마나 되나요?
높이가 진짜 다양한데 보통 10m라고 하거든요. 보통 10m라고 하는데
네.
10m가 한 3층, 4층 정도라고 보면 돼요.
와, 높네요.
네, 아파트 3층, 4층에서 밑에
네.
봤을 때 그
네.
정도 높이에서 다이빙을 한다고 생각하시면 됩니다.
여러분 정말 쉽게 따라하시면 안 될 것 같아요.
It's scary. If you're
It is
scared of
scary.
heights, you can never do this.
아, 정말.
Well, this was synchronized diving. I don't think I could ever dive more than 5 meters above ground.
그렇죠. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Yeah.
Would you ever try it? It's an interesting and beautiful sport if you watch it from an audience perspective.
Yeah.
But let us know. 제니님 saying 아름다운 스포츠인데 참치라니. 비유가 아주 재밌었습니다.
네.
All right, let's wrap up the first hour. We'll be back in the second hour. Don't go anywhere. This is Love Dive by Ive.
네가 참 궁금해 그건 너도 마찬가지 이거면 충분해 좋고 좋는 이런 놀이 참을 수 없는 이끌림과 호기심 묘한 너와 나 두고 보면 알겠지 눈동자래로 감추고 있는 거 Yeah, it's so bad, it's good 난 그 맘을 좀 봐야겠어 Narcissistic, my god, I love it 서로를 비춘 밤 아름다운 까만 눈빛도 빠져 깊이 난 내게로 숨 참고 let's dive Love dive Oh perfect sacrifice Yeah 숨 참고 love dive 마음은 이렇게 알다가도 모르지 사랑이라는 건 한순간에 필 테니 직접 들어와 두 눈으로 확인해 내 맘 가장 깊은 데로 오면 돼 망설일 시간은 3초면 되는 걸 Yeah, it's so bad
부산의 축제 어디까지 즐겨보셨나요? 과거와 현재, 미래가 공존하는 항구 도시 부산. 이곳 부산은 계절을 물들이는 다양한 축제로 늘 풍성합니다. 봄의 시작을 알리는 봄꽃 축제부터 부산의 여름을 만끽하는 바다 축제, 전 세계 영화인들이 모이는 부산국제영화제와 새로운 시작의 해맞이 축제까지. 부산의 축제는 우리의 열정을 가득 담고 있습니다. 바쁜 일상은 잠시 뒤로 하고 특별한 시간을 선물 받는 바로 이곳 부산에서 우리의 삶은 축제가 됩니다. 축제로 하나 되는 부산. 여러분은 어떤 축제를 기다리시나요? 이 캠페인은 대선공익재단과 BFM 부산영어방송이 함께합니다.
Electric kickboards and electric bicycles are common on the streets these days. With the increased use of personal mobility devices, the number of accidents and deaths have reportedly increased significantly.
Personal mobility patrol mode.
I don't need to wear a safety helmet because I'm only riding a short distance.
Wear a safety helmet. When you drive your personal mobility devices, you have to wear a safety helmet.
Hey, I rented an electric kickboard. Let's ride it together.
Okay, you drive in the front, I'll get in the back.
Follow the number of passengers. Only one person can ride an electric kickboard and electric wheel parallel car.
Follow the rules of personal mobility devices and drive safely. This campaign is brought to you by BFM 부산영어방송.
Hello everyone, I'm James from India. Ever since I was a young boy in India, I have been surrounded by different Korean products, and this instilled a dream in me to explore Korea one day. This chance came for me in 2014 when I began attending Busan National University as a graduate student in computer engineering. I have lived in Korea for over 7 years, and I even run my own business now, a company that is developing a platform based on artificial intelligence and blockchain technology. From my experience, I can say with an absolutely certainty that Busan was the best place for me to start my business, thanks to the specialized blockchain zone. In the past 7 years, Busan has become my second home, and I obviously love it here. Global City Busan, we are in it together. This campaign was brought to you by BFM 부산영어방송.
The time is now 5 o'clock.
궁금한 표현은
잉, 도움이 되는 표현은 앙,
잉 물어보고
앙 물어보는
Bite English.
When someone says, "How are you?" what do you usually say? I mean, you could say, "I'm fine," and you, but you could also say, "I'm great," or "I'm doing well."
It looks easy, but it is not easy at all to speak one sentence in English. Do you have any question about English? Do you want to know every expression that you can use in a daily life? Then ask us.
That's right. In this segment, we'll dig into one useful English sentence per day. So don't hesitate or be afraid of asking any English expressions to us.
영어로 궁금한 표현이 있다면 모두 물어봐 주세요.
Today's Bite English expression is keep the change. 잔돈은 괜찮습니다.
네, 맞습니다.
Keep the change.
Keep the change. 오늘 알아볼 expression은 keep the change. 잔돈은 괜찮습니다에 대해서 알아보도록 하겠습니다. When would you use this expression, David?
네, so when you go to like a restaurant or use any services and you paid for the services and you expect to get some change back.
Yeah.
잔돈을 당연히 받을 때 그때 이제 잔돈 괜찮아요라고 쓰고 싶을 때 keep the change라고 할 수 있겠죠.
Yeah.
사실 한국에서는 이 표현을 잘 안 쓰는 것 같아요.
네.
근데 캐나다에서는 이 표현을 뭐 종종 쓸 때가 있거든요.
네네.
특히 뭐 지금은 모르겠는데 10년 전에는 캐시로 많이 결제를 하면 캐시에서 생기는 코인들이 많아요. 특히
맞습니다.
캐나다는 1달러랑 2달러도 코인이거든요. 그러면은 1달러, 2달러 코인이 무거우니까 많잖아요. 근데 그 외에 250원 정도 25 cents quarter 같은 것도 코인이고 dime, nickel, penny 그럼 엄청 뭐가 많아요.
엄청 많죠.
그게 많아지면 주머니도 무겁고
맞습니다.
그렇기 때문에 잔돈은 keep the change라는 그런 문화도 많이 있었거든요. 베트남은 어떤가요?
베트남은 keep the change 한국이랑 비슷한 것 같아요. 사용할 일이 별로 없어요.
그렇군요.
네, cause like 물어보고 싶었던 게 cause like 요즘에는 지폐를 잘 안 들고 다니잖아요.
그죠.
다 카드라던가 아니면 뭐 어떤 스마트 페이 같은 걸 이용해서 쓰는데 yeah, keep the change 많이 쓸까? 의문이기는 해요.
그렇죠. 요즘도 제가 특히 더 들었던 게 옛날 같은 경우에는 카드의 수수료 때문에 certain places preferred you to pay cash.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
For example, taxi drivers they preferred it if you paid cash. But nowadays I heard when I talk to taxi drivers 그런 수수료 카드 수수료가 이제 거의 없대요.
아 그렇죠.
그래서 카드로 내던 현금으로 내던 똑같대요.
상관이 없다.
But I've paid taxi drivers in cash before, and if let's say it came out to 8,000원, and I only had 10,000원, and I really appreciated his services, I would just say 잔돈 괜찮습니다.
아 참말로? 고맙다.
They just say 감사합니다 usually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain Busan version, bro.
참말로.
참말로?
네. But yeah. 그러면은 보통 저희가 이 keep the change라는 말은 뭐 잔돈이 무거워서 더 이상 잔돈이 넣을 주머니가 없을 수도 있고요.
그렇죠.
근데 또 한 80% 90%의 정답은 반응은 이제 고마워서.
그렇죠. 이게 keep the change 이 말을 하게 되기 위해서는 정말 그 서비스에 대한 만족이 아주 많다 보니까 잔돈은 괜찮습니다.
맞습니다.
이런 식으로 얘기해도 상관이 없죠.
그래서 비슷한 표현들이 있는데요. 예를 들면 뭐 I don't need the change.
I don't need the change.
Or don't worry about the change.
Don't worry about the change.
아니면 이제 consider the rest as a tip.
Oh, that's nice.
그런데 막 $9.75에 나오는데 $10 줘가지고 consider the rest as a tip 하면 그거는 아니죠.
조금 기분 나쁠 수 있을 것 같아요.
그렇죠. 거기에 덧붙여서 이제 하면서 consider all this as a change.
Yeah, also like the tip culture.
Yeah.
그것도 상당히 다르잖아요.
그렇죠. 한국에는 없으니까.
Yeah, like my American friends come to Korea and like, yo, there's no tips? 대박이다. 이렇게 놀래고 하더라고요.
맞아요. 네, it's definitely a culture that's only in America, I think. North America.
Yeah. So, expression was keep the change. keep the change라는 이 expression이 만약에 나왔다. 그럼 어떻게 응답을 할 수가 있을까요?
어떻게 응답할 수 있을까요?
네.
그래서 스티브가 저한테 keep the change라고 했으면은
keep the change.
근데 막 예를 들어서 change가 25센트밖에 안 되면은 Yo, dude, for real?
Give me more, man.
아니면 thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. 아니면 뭐 it's okay. I don't need the change.
You can take the change. I don't need it.
나도 동전 싫어해. 가져가.
그때 보통 cash register 안에 동전을 넣으면 되는데.
그렇죠. 맞아요.
또 그런 식으로 들었어요. cash register 없는 데가 많다고.
Oh yeah. 요즘
everything's going e-mobile.
I don't know, but like I think this is also the MZ trend. 근데 요즘 보면은 그 캐시어 그 자리에 그 기계가 없고 그냥 카드 단말기만 있어요.
그러니까요.
카드 단말기랑 그냥 태블릿 PC 딱 이렇게 두 개.
네. One time I left my wallet in the car
Yeah.
to go to the cafe,
Uh-huh.
and I just brought like 몇만 원 with me.
Yeah.
And then 계산하러 갔는데 현금 안 받는다고 해서
Yeah, they like 두 손 모으고 죄송합니다. 저희는 현금을 받지 않습니다.
Yeah, so I had to go all the way back to my car, line up again.
For real?
Yeah.
I'll just go home.
Oh, really?
I'll just go home.
Man, that would have been a smarter choice.
Yeah.
All right.
어쨌든 don't forget today's Bite English expression. Keep the change. 다시 한번 말씀드리겠습니다. Keep the change. 잔돈은 괜찮습니다를 알아보았습니다. 자, 저희는 이번에 keep the present 해야겠죠.
Yeah, we have lots of prizes, gifts for you. If you participate, you could win one of them, and we'll tell you all about them right now. We have 반반 치킨 콜라 세트, 햄버거 쿠폰, 아이스크림 교환권, 떠먹는 조각 케이크 교환권, 도넛 교환권, chicken 콜라 콤보 쿠폰, hamburger 쿠폰, 도넛 쿠폰, a slice of cake and ice cream 쿠폰, 그리고 놀라운 착시의 세계를 즐길 수 있는 착시 미술관 Museum of Illusion 관람 티켓도 있습니다. Tickets for the Museum of Illusion in Busan Cinema Center, Biff Hill in Haeundae, where you can explore some delightful illusions and take a few pictures.
That's right. 다음으로는 부산 대표 랜드마크 해운대 LCT에 위치한 하늘 위의 바다, 부산 엑스터 스카이 전망대 입장권을 1인당 2매씩 드립니다. Admission tickets for the Busan Extra Sky Top Floor Observatory, which is located at LCT in Haeundae, the highest place in Busan. 마지막으로 차가워지는 계절에 여러분의 건강을 책임질 건강식이 선물로 준비되어 있습니다. 엄선된 식재료와 정성으로 맛과 건강을 책임지는 삼계탕과 닭요리 전문점 동백삼계탕 마린시티점에서 2인 식사권을 드립니다.
맞습니다. Lots of prizes for you to for a chance for you to win the prizes.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
We've had a message from Sumin Lee Nim on YouTube Live saying your expression reminds me of the scene from Home Alone. 그렇죠. 유명한 대사가 있죠.
아주 유명한 대사가 있죠.
네.
또 제니님께서 keep the change. Don't worry about the change. Here's your tip. 모두 부자 돼서 맘 놓고 이렇게 말하면 좋겠어요. 뭐 예를 들어서 돼지국밥 하나를 먹었어요. 만 원짜리.
만 원짜리.
수표 100만 원이에요. 90만 원이 남는 거야. You keep the change.
와우, 100만 원. 와우.
할 수 있을 것 같아요. 90만 원 keep the change.
우리 다 이제 Blue Dragon Spirit을 얻고
Yeah.
한번
Let's go for
대박
it.
납시다.
네.
All right.
All right, now let's take a song break. This is Leave Before You Love Me by Marshmello and Jonas Brothers.
I didn't wanna leave you like that. It's 5 in the morning, yeah. 100 on the dash, 'cause my wheels are rolling. Ain't taking my foot off the gas. And it only took me one night to see the end of the line. Staring deep in your eyes. Dancing on the edge, about to take it too far. Messing with my head, how I mess with your heart. If you wake up in your bed, alone in the dark, I'm sorry. Gotta leave before you love me. 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 But when I leave the party behind, don't care if they notice. Yeah, no. I'll just catch a ride. I'd rather be lonely, yeah, than wrapped around your body too tight. Yeah, I'm the type to get naked, won't give my heart a full breaking, 'cause I'm just gonna be staying. Dancing on the edge, but to take it too far. It's messing with my head, how I mess with your heart. If you wake up in your bed, alone in the dark, I'm sorry. Gotta leave before you love me. Leave before you love me. Leave before you love me. Leave before you love me.
It's time for Flash Pop Quiz. 오늘은 부산에 관한 문제 하나 드리겠습니다. This is one of the nicest spots to watch the sunrise in Busan. So, on the first day of every year, people gather here to watch the sunrise. 이곳은 부산의 용호동 앞바다에 솟아있는 6개의 바위섬인데요. 동쪽에서 보면 6봉우리가 되고 서쪽에서 보면 5봉우리가 된다는 데서 이 장소의 이름이 결정되었다고 합니다.
네, 맞습니다. 이곳은 1972년 부산 기념물로 지정되었고 2007년에는 국가 지정 문화재로 지정되었습니다. This place is chosen the most visited by North American tourists who visited Busan recently. What is the name of this place, which is one of the famous attractions in Busan, where the number of islands is shown to be 5 or 6 depending on the weather and the direction of view.
Yes, this is called 땡땡도.
Yeah. 섬이죠, 섬.
5-6도.
Yeah, 5 to 6.
정모 김님 gave us the perfect hint for the answer.
Yeah,
5-6
exact.
Islands.
그렇죠. 또 힌트를 하나 더 드리자면
네.
광안리 근처에 있어요.
아, 그죠.
광안리 근처에 있고
네.
바로 바다가 아주 탁 트이는 뷰를 가지고 있는 곳에
네.
위치해 있습니다.
맞습니다. 저는 여기에 한 2달에 한 번씩은 가는 것 같아요.
오.
일단 엄청 풍경도 좋고
그쵸.
낮에는 사람들이 많이 없는데
네네.
밤에 가면은 낚시하시는 분들이 엄청 많아요.
엄청 많죠.
엄청 핫하더라고요.
맞아요.
예.
거기 또 이제 드라이빙 코스로 거기까지 가는데
그죠.
드라이빙 코스로도 아주 아름다운 곳입니다.
맞습니다. So what is this place called? Let us know. Text us your answers to pound 9050 샵 9050. A KakaoTalk message or join us live on YouTube and chat with us there.
That's right. Now let's take a song break. This is Island by 10cm.
오늘 밤 우린 저 멀리 사라져버려 조용히 내가 바보같이 굴었지 어울리지 않게 생각이 많았지 이유는 없어 갑자기 기분이 너무 좋았지 너를 가만둘 수 없었어 미안해 많이 놀랐지 날씨는 뭐 똑같네 어제와 별반 다를 거 없게 지겹게 걸어다니니 길이 근데 왜 이리 예쁘지 너까지 오늘따라 귀엽게 유난히 정신 못 차리게 해 오늘은 모든 것이 아름다워 다 거짓말 같게 쏟아지는 달빛에도 이 모든 풍경을 다 더해 펼쳐봐도 비교가 안 돼 눈앞에 네가 웃고 있는데 떠다니는 발걸음이 내겐 너무 빨랐었나 봐 참아봐도 조절이 안 돼 어느새 나도 웃고 있네 오늘 밤 우린 단둘이 사라져버려 완벽히 어느 누구보다 빨랐지 자리를 비우고 전화기를 끄고 이유는 없어 갑자기 내 맘이 그냥 그렇게 너를 가만두질 않았지 미안해 너무 신났지 어제와 별반 다를 거 없게 우산도 없이 걷는 이 길이 근데 왜 이리 예쁘지 너까지 오늘따라 완벽해 유난히 정신 못 차리게 해 이제야 모든 것이 분명해져 다 거짓말 같게 쏟아지는 빗소리에 이 모든 풍경을 다 더해 펼쳐봐도 비교가 안 돼 눈앞에 네가 웃고 있는데 나다니는 발걸음이 내겐 너무 빨랐었나봐 참아봐도 조절이 안 돼 어느새 나도 웃고 있네 눈앞에는 네가 있고 거리는 너무나 조용해 하루 종일 내 얼굴은 웃고 있는데 눈앞에는 네가 있고 세상은 너무나 평온해 하루 종일 내 얼굴은 웃고 있는데 눈앞에는 네가 있고 거리는 너무나 조용해 하루 종일 내 얼굴은 웃고 있는데 눈앞에는 네가 있고 세상은 너무나 평온해 하루 종일 내 얼굴은 웃고 있는데
Island by 10cm, our song for the Flash Pop quiz, which 송은희님께서 선곡이 항상 퀴즈랑 너무 잘 맞아요. 어쩜 이리 잘 찾으시는지. So credits to our PD님 for choosing the right songs. A very fitting song.
Yeah.
And also sending us the answer. An answer for what? Because we are in the middle of our Flash Pop quiz.
맞습니다. So the question was where the number of islands is shown to be 5 or 6 depending on the weather and the direction of view.
Yes, it's in Busan and it's in Yongho-dong area.
Yeah.
And it's popularly visited by many people, including foreigners, expats, especially on the first sunrise of every year.
Yes.
네, 그래서 이 진짜 이쁜 곳 의 이름을 많은 분께서 보내주셨습니다.
맞습니다.
Shall we reveal the answer first?
먼저 정답은 5,6도입니다.
네, 5,6도. 5,6도. Love it. This English spelling, I believe, was O-R-Y-U-K-D-O.
Yes.
어륙도.
맞습니다.
네.
Yeah.
We've had 제리님 with the answer as well. 부산에는 멋진 곳이 너무 많아요.
맞아요.
정혜리님, 이승우님 as well with the right answers.
And also 너튜브에서 MJ Park 님께서도 5,6도라고 답을 해주셨고요.
네.
그리고 정모 킴 님께서도 5, 6 islands
네.
아주 센스 있는 답변을 또 해주셨습니다.
맞습니다. Also 7018번님 tuning in and texting in saying 정답 5,6도. 매일 들었는데 화요일, 수요일에는 문자를 거의 못 보냈네요. 읽어주시지도 않았지만. Oh, we've read your messages.
Yeah. We did.
Yes.
Yeah.
7018번님 also went to help their mom's business.
Yeah.
네.
그렇죠.
화이팅입니다.
화이팅입니다.
It's raining outside. Hopefully it's not too hard helping her out.
Exactly.
Yeah. 비 오는 날에 일할 때 제일 힘들거든요.
근데도 이제 어머님을 위해서 그렇게 도와주시는 그 마음이 정말로 많이 보고 배울 점이라고 생각합니다.
Ooh, well said.
Yeah.
I love it. 1070번님 as well texting in saying 5,6도 부산에 BFM이 있다는 게 좀 자랑스럽습니다. I totally agree with you.
Exactly.
Yes.
또 2338번님 5,6도요. 5,6도 낙지 갑자기 땡기네요.
Is that like 낙지 caught in 5,6도?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
We can say that. 그 산낙지라고 보면 되거든요.
네.
5,6도에 있는 산낙지인데 5,6도 거기 근처에
네, 바위 근처에.
네, 바위
근처에.
그 장소
네.
근처에 밑에 좀 내려가면 거기에 또 음식점들이 많이 있어요. 해산물을 파는 데가.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of like underneath the water and stuff. I'm like, that's where you catch the.
I'm talking about the
okay.
restaurants.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been to some areas.
Yeah.
There's a lot of,
그
there's a lot of
체육공원
횟집.
앞에 있는
네,
곳에
맞아요.
네, 거기에 참 맛있는 걸 많이
거기
팔아요.
완전 핫하죠.
핫합니다.
네, 맞습니다.
Exactly. 정답은 5,6도입니다.
Yes.
그래서 5,6도에서 날씨가 정말 맑을 때 대마도까지도 보여요.
Wow.
정말로.
That's really cool.
네, 대마도까지도 보입니다.
Maybe you live around there.
Yeah.
저는 갈 때마다 약간 해무 같은 게 있거든요.
해무가.
근데 진짜 해무가 있어도 진짜 멋있어요.
맞아요.
뭔가
그
무기신
웅장함
같아요.
웅장함이 있죠.
그때 이제 멋있는 음악을 틀면서 드라이브하면은 와.
뭔가 해무가 있을 때 5, 6도를 딱 보잖아요.
네.
그럼 웅장함이 있다 보니까 뭔가 5, 6도가 저한테 어떤 말 하는 걸 같냐면 그래 왔나? 내 보러 왔나?
디바 오랜만이네.
그래 잘 왔다. 이런 느낌으로 조금 느껴집니다.
그렇죠. 그리고 저희 Tuesday의 게스트로 오시는 지미님께서도 이 5, 6도를 또 이제 투어해 주시고 소개해 줬던 그런 생각이
있었죠.
있는데요. 네. So if you watch the YouTube videos on our official website, the bfm.or.kr or youtube.com and go onto our channel, you can find the episode where Jimmy take us on a tour to 5, 6도.
Yeah. 5, 6도 정말로 아름다우니까요.
Yes.
꼭꼭 한번 방문해 주시길 바랍니다. 자, 이제 당첨자 그리고 당첨 상품에 대해서 얘기를 해야겠죠. 당첨 상품은 햄버거 세트이고요. 당첨자는 2338번님입니다. 축하드립니다.
Congratulations. I know you want the nakji from the Orukdo area, but perhaps you can. I hope you can be satisfied with the hamburger set.
Yeah. 만족하셨기를 바랍니다. Now let's take a song break. This is 향해 by Winter.
어둠 속을 항해하는 너의 바다에 내가 잠시나마 등대가 돼 널 비춰준다면 그 순간만큼은 너도 다시 고개를 들고 너의 머리 위에 꼽힌 별들을 바라볼 수 있지 않을까. 고단했던 하루에 빛을 쏟아내듯 너의 눈물은 어둠 속에서도 빛나고 움츠러진 어깨에 드리우는 그림자 그건 누군가 너의 날개를 감추기 위해 어제 지난 길 위엔 너의 눈물이 남았어 마르기도 전에 너는 다시 걷고 있지만 언젠가 마주할 그날에 넌 오늘을 꼭 기억할 거야. 어둠 속을 항해하는 너의 바다에 내가 잠시나마 등대가 돼 널 비춰준다면 그 순간만큼은 너도 다시 고개를 들고 너의 머리 위에 꼽힌 별들을 바라볼 수 있지 않을까. 기적은 소리 없이 우릴 찾아오니까 아직 너의 눈엔 그 모습이 보이지 않아도 나는 느낄 수 있어 아름답게 피어날 너의 내일 속 환하게 미소 짓는 너를 멀어 보인 꿈들은 한뼘 남은 거리만큼 가까워졌단 걸 넌 아직은 몰랐겠지만 하나 둘씩 쌓인 너의 시간은 원하는 그곳에 데려갈 거야. 어둠 속을 항해하는 너의 바다에 내가 잠시나마 등대가 돼 널 비춰준다면 그 순간만큼은 너도 다시 고개를 들고 너의 머리 위에 꼽힌 별들을 바라볼 수 있지
Lights, camera, action.
Pop, 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 poppity popcorn.
Respect!
Popcorn. 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 Popcorn.
Yeah, we have none other than MG in the house for popcorn time.
What's up? Boom. What's up, y'all? How you doing?
What's up? I'm doing good.
Great.
Good.
It's time for popcorn time, and today we're going to talk about a movie that is once again in theaters, so you can go and see it. If this piques your interest at all, you can go and buy a ticket tonight and see this movie, and it's called Dumb Money.
Ooh.
Babo Don.
Babo Don. Babo Money.
Yeah, actually, the Korean title also just Dumb Money.
Just
Yeah.
money.
Oh, like literally dumb money.
Dumb Money.
Dumb money.
Dumb Money. So, yeah, Dumb Money. This one is a very interesting movie, and it's called a biographical comedy drama. The biographical part of the genre of it is because it's based on real events.
Yeah.
True story.
True story of the event in itself, or like the people involved in it?
Actually, all of the above.
Wow.
A lot of the. I was thinking about this. I was also talking to somebody about this, that I feel like there's not a lot of Korean movies that do this, where this character is literally this person who's out there in Korea right now. This real person, because I feel like the kind of legal system, it's a lot easier to say you damaged me by showing me in this movie, portraying me this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like that movie can get sued, like hard.
Yeah, sure.
But this movie, there's a lot of the actors who are playing real people. For example, Vincent D'Onofrio is an actor playing Steve Cohen, and this is a man who's a head of a hedge fund.
Oh.
That's his real name.
Wow.
He's also the owner of the New York Mets.
Wow.
And that's just, there's a guy playing him in this movie.
Ooh, I love it.
And he's still alive to this day.
Yeah. He's alive and kicking, and because this story actually is about something that happened only, I guess, 3 years ago now.
During COVID, right?
January 2021, it was. And so what happened here, I'm going to have to explain a little bit here now. It's going to sound like I'm kind of telling you some news.
Sure.
From 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But what happened was that there was something called a short squeeze, and some hedge funds had borrowed a lot of stock for GameStop. It was a place that sold video games. And so they borrowed them and then they sold them. And then the idea is that when you borrow and then sell, that means that you're shorting a stock, which means you think it's going to go down, not up.
Yeah.
Because you're not buying it for yourself, you're only borrowing and then selling. So you still owe that stock back to the person you borrowed it from. So then later you're going to have to give it back when they ask for it.
Exactly.
So you're betting like, okay, 6 months later, I think it'll be half as valuable. So when I buy it back, I make a lot of money.
You can get like 50% margins of it.
That's, whoa, look at this. Steve is...
He's a stock master.
So in
50% margins.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So in Korean, we call that 공매도.
Okay.
Yeah, short selling, right?
I've stumbled into Steve's thing for this segment.
Yeah.
It's all about finance. He's Mr.
Finance man.
Yeah.
Money. Let's get going.
But I guess the problem for this particular shorting of the stock was that they did too much of it.
Yeah.
So the hedge funds, they borrowed way too many of the GameStop. And then there was basically one investor, he was putting videos online and he was recommending, he was giving advice online about what you should buy, what stocks are interesting and that kind of thing. And then so he said, like, I'm going to buy a bunch of GameStop. And then he got a lot of people on his like messaging board to also buy. And so they started driving the price up.
Yeah.
And that is panic for the hedge fund.
Exactly.
Because now the thing I borrowed now is I have to pay twice
Exactly.
What I got for it. Now I'm losing money, but exponentially losing money.
Right.
Like, so like when you're a personal investor, you're like, oh, I lost like, a few thousand. We're talking about like $1 billion.
Right.
Like in a day, you can just go.
Yeah.
1 billion gone.
Wow.
So the hedge fund, now we have like all of these people kind of having fun
together ruining these hedge funds by buying stock with their own like personal savings. So I got my $3,000. But if we have hundreds of people all doing it together, and then the hedge funds started like panic buying, and so that drives it up even more.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? And so now the value of the stock is like times 100.
Wow.
What it, it's like it gets crazy. So it was actually it's called a short squeeze when that happens, and then the value of the stock jumps like that. And it's one of the biggest ones in history, and it was big news. And it's the plot of this movie as well.
Yeah, I mean, my friend was on it as well. He was not part of the initial group of people, but people who bandwagoned the whole thing, right? Like, oh, I want to buy GameStop as well. So like my friends in the States were interested into this GameStop buying.
Yeah. Did they get in at the right time, or was it
No,
like
it was too late. I told him, I'm like, isn't it too late? And he's like, it'll still go up. And I'm like, it's your call, buddy.
So he was one of the ones stuck holding the valuable stock.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing about this is that it's going to be a lot of that. So if you're interested in finance, like Steve clearly is, then it's cool to watch the details of it because you get to see behind the scenes with the small time investors who went against the hedge funds, but you also get to see a lot of the hedge fund like operators. And so you watch like people making tons of money personally, and they're just all so hype about it. And then you also see people who are just losing billions and their lives are ruined, and they're panicking and they're calling all of their connections to try to get out of this. So that's why it's a comedy drama, because people like to watch these type of like hedge fund runners and like the rich people of the world all of a sudden lose everything.
So the rich losing, but the poor winning.
Yeah. So it's like, there's many scenes like that. I actually have a clip here that gives you a really good idea of what they are next to each other, the juxtaposition, because we have the beginning part will be a little bit of a news program talking about this GameStop and this squeeze. And then you're going to hear the original investor, his name was Keith Gill, and then his wife is going to ask him, how much did we make today? And then he's going to say the number, and she's going to say, how much did we make yesterday? And he's going to say the number, so get ready for how big the number is. And this is just a regular guy.
Regular, normal guy like me and Steve.
Yes. So like, let's listen to how much money he made on this. And then right then it's going to cut to the next clip, which is the hedge fund runner at his house that same night. And his wife asks him, how much did you lose today? And he says the number, and she says, how much did you lose yesterday? He says another number. And so you get those two right next to each other. So let's listen to this clip from Dumb Money.
I mean, what's going on at GameStop right now conceivably could take a couple of firms out, hedge funds, if they were stupid enough to be short.
Babe, how much did we make today?
5 million?
And yesterday?
4 million?
How much did we lose today?
$1 billion.
And yesterday?
$1 billion.
Oh no! It's a lot. It's like 100 times more, right?
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait, 1,000 times more? What is that? Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah, because then 100 times more would be like, it would be, because that would be, they got about 9 million.
9 million
on that
9
side.
million,
So then that's 900 million. But it's
My
close
goodness,
to 100 times more. Yeah.
Wow, that's a different. The million, billion, it's too big for me.
Could you imagine that you just have, like, you're just putting videos out and you have like your little investor community.
Yeah.
And then, because of what you just did, 4 million in the bank, like that day.
Wow.
And then the next day, 5 million in the bank.
Wow.
And you're just like, when is this going to stop? Like, how many millions am I going to make from this?
Yeah.
And the wonderful thing about it is also that the acting, there's a lot of really talented actors in this.
Oh, nice.
This is not like a $5 million budget indie movie. This is like a big-time Hollywood movie because they know this story is going to play really well. So they have a lot of talented actors in this. The main character, the investor who started this, Keith Gill, is played by Paul Dano. And the one that you heard in the clip, the hedge fund kind of runner, he's not the one in charge of it, but he's like a consultant.
Yeah.
He's played by Seth Rogen, and that's Gabe Plotkin. So those two characters, there's such an interesting casting, and I'll say it like this because Paul Dano is like the character who we're rooting for, like the small guy who's making his $9 million, and we're like, yeah, cool. And then Seth Rogen is like the one who's in charge of all this money, and he lives in this house that's better than all of our houses, and we're sort of like rooting against him. But Paul Dano is normally in his career, he's been a villain. And Seth Rogen has been like the kind of lovable guy in a comedy movie in their careers. So they're kind of reversing their roles for this movie, and they're really going outside of their typical, we call it like kind of their stereotypical role or their pigeonhole role.
Yeah.
So when you look at the cast list, you're like, oh, Paul Dano, he's probably like the evil banker guy.
But he's not.
No, he's the main character, and he's the guy we're rooting for. He just is wearing like sweatpants and making $9 million. And Seth Rogen, hey, the lovable guy who's in these comedies, and he's like the evil bank guy. Is kind of wonderful. If you're wondering, like Paul Dano, he was the Riddler from the Batman. From 2 years ago, the Batman.
Yeah. So like we were talking about the movie Dumb Money, right? So this movie is talking about especially finance. 실제로 일어났던 그 얘기를 다루고 있는데요.
그죠.
이제 이 덤머니라는 영화는 이제 2021년에 미국에서 일어났던 게임스탑 사건 실화를 기반으로 제작된 영화입니다.
그죠.
그래서 이제 공매도를 통해서 헤지펀드사에서 공매도를 통해서 수익을 얻으려고 했는데 이제 공매도라는 게 조금 이해가 좀 어려우실 수도 있는데 말 그대로 주식을 빌리는 개념입니다. 그래서 헤지펀드사에서 주식을 빌려서 만약에 이 주식이 지금 비싼 값이다. 근데 미래에 이 주식 값이 떨어질 것 같다라는 예상이 될 때 그 주식을 팔아서 먼저 그 돈을 얻은 다음에 쌀 때 팔면은 수익이 생기잖아요. 그 차액이 있으니까. 그래서 그걸 통해서 이제 수익을 벌어들이려고 했던 헤지펀드사였는데 이제 완전 정반대로 팔고 나니까 값이 더 올라가 버린 거죠.
역공격 당한 거죠.
그렇죠.
역공격이 당한 그런 영화인데 여기서 캐스팅도 엄청 특이한 캐스팅을 했다고 해요. 펄 데이너라는 사람은 보통 악당인 그런 역할을 하는데 이번 영화에서는 완전 영웅으로 나타났고 세스 로겐은 원래 약간 착한 역할을 하는데 이 영화에서는 악당으로 나왔어요. 그래서 마치 마동석 이라는 캐릭터 이런 액터가 엄청 순진한 캐릭터를 하는 그런 영화로 보면 돼요.
그런 느낌이죠.
그래서 캐스팅이 진짜 완전 반대 역할을 한 사람들이 나오고 스토리도 실제로 일어난 바탕의 스토리니까 진짜 기대할 만한 영화죠.
그냥 쉽게 마동석을 비유로 드셨는데 마동석 하면은 이제 되게 센 캐릭터지만 이번 영화에서는 되게 순둥순둥하게.
그죠.
갑자기 보고 싶어요. 마동석, maybe 악당으로 보고 싶어요.
보고
싶어요.
Actually, you mess with the wrong guy.
Oh my god. You're supposed to be nice.
And also like this movie, like Dumb Money, it's kind of similar to the movie Big Shorts, right?
Yeah, it is, and I did really want to point that out because if there's any movie that's sort of the exact same genre, mood, feeling, and setup, it is definitely The Big Short because that's from 2015, but it's about the 2007 and 2008 financial crisis that was triggered by the housing bubble in the United States. So in that one, the similarity between the two is that it's based on the real story. It's obviously finance related. And then we have, again, this look at the people who are profiting from this mess. Because in the movie The Big Short is you could also bet against those like prime mortgage loans, right? And make a lot of money that way, which some of the characters did. But you're also watching the people who are giving the mortgages lose all of their money.
Exactly.
Similar to what we're seeing in Dumb Money right now.
I mean, like in Big Short, they even gave the mortgage to the dogs. Like literally to the dogs.
Because they have ID?
No, because like
how do they give it to the dogs?
I mean, like they don't kind of like really certify
Yeah.
Like
No,
specifically.
that's just like actual fraud.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they're actually
They're
just lying to
scamming
make
it.
money. They're just
Okay.
scamming it. Yeah,
Yeah, just
That's
scamming
not
it, yeah.
actually like approved.
I thought they made the IDs for the dogs with the SIM number or something like that.
Yeah. So
But a dog needs a house too. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
yeah.
They are right.
Like, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, so there's that one too, where we were just the banks were just acting like mortgages were going out to people who had the financial means to pay them back.
Yeah.
But actually, they were not. And it was people who did not have the money to pay that back. And then that all caught up to everybody all at the same time. And so that movie again. Amazing cast, just like for this movie, Dumb Money. I mean, Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt.
My goodness.
Right,
Wow.
Jeremy Strong, Marisa Tomei. It's like
That one's for Big Short.
That's Big Short. That's Big Short. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch Big Short first then. It's really
Is that
fun.
more exciting?
Yes, it's all the cast I like.
Yeah, and also like today you introduced Dumb Money, and we talked about Big Shorts too, right?
Yeah.
So I also really want to recommend this kind of movies because for the people who want to learn finance, and also we're living in the world of capitalism, right?
Yeah.
So watching this movies can learn a lot of
That's
the
true.
finance, I guess.
And actually, I did prepare a clip also for The Big Short. And one thing, because Steve is explaining to us about these financial issues or these things, but in the movie, one thing that they had trouble with is how are we going to have people understand what all this stuff means, like subprime mortgage.
Oh my, yeah.
Like most people don't know what that means when they're in the theater. So the interesting thing that they did in The Big Short was they had famous actors come in and just explain it during the movie.
Oh, nice.
Like a cut scene.
Oh, like a commentary style?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
like House of Cards kind of commentary
Exactly.
style?
Just talk right to the camera.
Right. Oh, nice.
Like, I'm going to teach you what a subprime mortgage is. And so one of them is Margot Robbie, like Barbie. So yeah, she's taking a bath and she explains like subprime mortgage.
Oh, funny.
So I have a clip. This is Margot Robbie explaining in The Big Short.
After all, there are only so many homes and so many people with good enough jobs to buy them, right? So the banks started filling these bonds with riskier and riskier mortgages. Thank you, Benjo. That way, they can keep that profit machine churning, right? By the way, these risky mortgages are called subprime.
Ooh,
See,
now
she
I
just-
understand now.
Yeah. Thank you, Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
In the middle of the movie, that was a really clever thing that they did for that. And Adam McKay was the director of The Big Short, so a really talented. He did The Joker.
Oh, nice.
And so a lot of comedies before that as well. So that's a good one to watch in pair with Dumb Money.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much today for coming in and giving us a recommendation of what to watch maybe this week or the weekend. We talked about Dumb Money and Big Short. We've had some messages regarding this. We had MJ Parknim saying they want to watch Dumb Money.
Nice.
Because of your recommendation, and Miok Stella Yinim saying, I like Seth Rogen. I should check out the movie. So once again, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week.
Thank you
See
so
next
much.
week. All right, we'll take a quick song break. This is Dumb Dumb by Red Velvet. We'll be right back.
너 때문에 하루 종일 고민하지만 널 어떻게 해야 좋을지 잘 모르겠어 난 Oh baby 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 You Baby 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 그 눈빛은 날 아찔하고 헷갈리게 해 내 이성적인 감각들을 흩어지게 해 Oh baby 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 You Crazy 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 마네킹 인형처럼 하나부터 열까지 다 어색하지 평소같이 하면 되는데 또 말하면 시작되는 바보 같은 춤 눈코입 표정도 팔다리 걸음도 내 말을 듣지 않죠 심장이 떨림도 날 뛰는 기분도 맘대로 되질 않죠 낭만적인 영화를 난 꿈꿔왔지만 네 사랑은 내 손에 늘 땀을 쥐게 해 Oh baby 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 Don't you leave me alone 하지만 애매한 반응 난 원해 black or white 포기 못해 나의 man in the mirror Why you wanna cheat on me 난 너무 지긋지 Boy you make me scream 내게 왜 이러지 하긴 너의 말 정말 never felt so good 그건 아마 짜릿하다 못해 와 심장을 들어 난 너에게서 헤어날 수 없나 봐 미워도 싫지가 않잖아 저 언니처럼 되고 싶은데 넌 자꾸 나를 귀엽다고 하는 걸까 왜 로봇처럼 하나부터 열까지 다 어색하지 어떡하지 할때 고장났나봐 너를 쉬는 방법도 다 까먹었어 눈, 코, 입 표정도 팔다리 걸음도 내 말을 듣지 않죠 덤덤덤덤덤덤덤 심장의 떨림도 날뛰는 기분도 맘대로 되질 않죠
English. 얼마면 돼?
와, 똑바로 봐. 대단한 영어. 난 뭐하러 그렇게 영어를 배우러 먼 길로 돌아왔을까? 영어! 웃기지 마. 이젠 돈으로 사겠어. 얼마면 될까? 얼마면 돼?
얼마나 줄 수 있는데요?
많이! 아주 많이!
Oh no, 그럴 필요 없어요. The 4PM DO에서는 영어가 공짜.
Before wrapping up the show, we would like to let you know one more useful English expression.
We will share one expression through short conversation of one special situation.
What kind of situation should we move on to today?
헬로우 여보세요. 안녕하십니까. 제가 내일부터 호텔에 이틀 예약했는데 이름 이름은 서티버. 서비스 할 때 티셔츠 할 때 T 있지 않습니까? V라인 할 때 V. 예, 맞아요. 근데 비행기가 아침에 좀 일찍 도착해서 그러는데 혹시 조금 일찍 체크인 안 되겠습니까?
자, 고객님, 제가 한번 확인해 보겠습니다. 서티브 고객님, 일단 도착을 하시면 방이 있는지에 따라서 가능합니다. 일단 짐은 저희가 보관해 드립니다.
맞네. 짐이라도 보관하면 되는 거 아닙니까? 맞지?
예.
들어가 있어. 감사합니다. 예.
묵기로 한 호텔에 조금 일찍 도착해서 방에 빨리 들어가고 싶을 때는 영어로 어떻게 이야기할 수 있을까요?
오늘은 이런 경우 일찍 체크인할 수 있나요? 라는 의미의 영어 표현을 알아봅니다. 영어로는 오늘의 상황이 어떻게 표현될지 한번 들어보시죠.
Hello, I have a reservation with your hotel for 2 nights starting tomorrow. The name is Lee, but my flight will land early in the morning. Is there early check-in?
It depends on the room availability, but we can keep your luggage.
That will work. Let's listen to it one more time. Hello, I have a reservation with your hotel for 2 nights starting tomorrow. The name is Lee, but my flight will land early in the morning. Is there early check-in?
It depends on the room availability, but we can keep your luggage.
That will work.
Thank you, Daniel and Stephanie, for lending us your voices for today's English 얼마면 돼 expression. Is there early check-in? 일찍 체크인할 수 있나요? 저희가 대화를 들어봤는데요. 한 줄씩 짚어보겠습니다. It started off by saying, Hello, I have a reservation with your hotel. 네, 예약이 있어요. 내일 예약이 있어요. For 2 nights, starting tomorrow. starting tomorrow이면 내일부터죠. 내일부터 two nights 이틀 동안 예약했는데요. The name is Lee라고 했어요. 이름은 Lee입니다. But my flight will land early in the morning. 하지만 my flight, 비행기죠. 비행기 편이 will land early in the morning. 아침 일찍 착륙하는데 is there early check-in? 혹시 일찍 체크인할 수 있을까요? Is there early check-in?
네, 맞습니다. 그 다음으로 it depends on the room availability, but we can keep your luggage. 방이 있는지에 따라 가능합니다. 짐 보관은 해드릴게요. 여기서 it depends, 뭐뭐에 따라 다르다라고 알 수가 있고요. But we can keep your luggage. Keep your luggage. 짐 보관을 할 수 있다. 짐 보관. 이런 의미로 해석해 볼 수 있습니다.
네, 그러자 마지막으로 that will work 하면서 마무리가 됐고요. 그래서 일찍 체크인 할 수 있나요의 질문은 is there early check-in? 만약에 이제 체크아웃을 조금 늦추고 싶다 하면은 반대로 is there late checkout? 이렇게 할 수도 있습니다.
Is there late checkout?
네, early check-in, late checkout.
Right.
이 표현들을 사용하시면 좋을 것 같습니다.
네. So, 이제 슬슬 wrap up 할 때가 된 것 같아요.
Yes, that is right. Thank you all for joining us today once again for our Thursday show. Make sure you tune in at 4:05 tomorrow. We've got lots of great segments, including Show Me the Rap with Steve on the mic.
Boom, boom, boom.
And we've got our guest for My Home and Busan as well coming up tomorrow. Let's wrap up today's show. The 4 p.m. deal was produced by Jo Ye-ji, written by Hong Kyung-hwa. We've been your hosts, David and
Steve at the 4 p.m. duo. Today's last song is Love Ya by Hyogo.
See you later, alligator.
Bye-bye.
Don't be afraid. Yeah, I will stay. Kick off blanket, make it balloon. Hiding inside. I'll blow all of my love to your lips. Love is quite moment. Would you say with your breath, think and me are drowning? I'll say my friend, 'cause you are like the monster. I ask, I love you, how much God